Hey guys, Rick with Let's Level Up, and we're here at the Arcane Wonders Mage Wars Arena, and this is the official tournament for Gen Con. So the winner of this tournament is going to get a really cool iPad mini, and the notoriety of winning Gen Con in 2014 is going to be so fun. We've got a lot of different mages set up here, a lot of different varieties. So all in all, it's going to be a really fun next couple of days of these guys just duking it out with each other. So unfortunately, I have to leave Sunday, so I'm going to be missing the finals, but we'll be getting covered sporadically throughout the event between the other rounds, and hopefully talking to a couple of the participants as we go along. So hope you guys like this video, and as always, game on. Rick with Let's Level Up here, and I'm standing next to Steven. He's actually won the very first game of the first round of the Mage Wars tournament. Steven, how are you feeling after that?
Feeling pretty good. I'm hoping that I'll actually do well, and it's not just beginner's luck here.
Yeah. Have you been playing long?
I've been playing a little over a year. I've only really done 2 tournaments. The last one was Dice Tower last year, and I got creamed using this a variation of my Force Master I have now. So, but I've been tweaking it for a year and hoping that it'll do better.
Awesome, man. Let's talk about your Force Master for a second, if you want. You don't have to devolve too much if you don't want to. So, yeah. So what are you playing? What's your idea behind it?
So it's basically a solo Force Master with 2 creatures in it. Usually I don't cast them though, but they're there in case I need them. And the whole point is about fast. Get into their face and slice them up with Galvatar before they have a chance to react. So I either win quickly or I lose fairly quickly.
I like that. You know, kill or die.
Kill or die, exactly. If it's turn 10, I'm probably not going to win, but you know, so. And that's what happened here, playing a Necro that actually ended up being kind of a little bit slower than would be necessary to play against mine, but he didn't know how fast I was going to play. So he had skeletons coming out, but by the time he got a couple out, I've already creamed him down, rolling 12, 13 dice a turn. There's not much you can do about that.
That's devastating, man. And what turn was that?
Oh, I didn't even count them. Before 10, it was probably about turn 7 or 8, I think. I don't know.
That's impressive, man. Well, thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it. Good luck in the tournament, man. And yeah, I hope you go all the way to the finals.
Thank you.
All right, so we got another victor here from round 1. I'm standing next to Mr. Chris.
Chris O'Halloran, yeah.
Nice to meet you, Chris. So tell me a little bit about your playing.
About my what?
What you're playing, what your book is.
Oh, I'm playing a Force Master Mage, and it's really about controlling where the other player is. That's how it's built.
Any special tricks or things you want to talk about right now?
It's a highly aggressive deck. I don't do well in a long game. I have to get up in the other mage's face, take out my aggressions on him, and hopefully come out with a win. And the only thing about that is about half the time it will work, and about half the time it won't.
I just had a very similar conversation with somebody about this, so yeah, you got a little competition out there, but you made it through round 1. Looking forward to round 2 and beyond. What are some of the mages you're not looking forward to going against?
Druids, because they control a lot of movement and the way you play, and I'm not particularly good against warlocks. They have a lot of curses, hard to play with, but you still can beat it if you can get to them quick enough.
Awesome, buddy. Well, good luck in the tournament. Hope you're having a blast. It's a pleasure talking to you. And
appreciate it.
Wish you all luck in the world. All right, so I'm sitting here. Didn't go quite Justin's way here in round 1, but he has a really interesting build I'd like him to talk about. So, Justin?
Yeah, basically what I've got is I got a wizard. What he does is I use cards like Suppression Orb, Suppression Cloak, Mordok's Obelisk. I try to suck all of your mana just away from you and force you to pay for things. There eventually becomes a point where you can't pay for it, so you start choosing how you want to pay for it. The kicker is, if I can actually get everything going, there's a spell I bind to a mage wand called Drain Power. I roll 8 dice, and I take that much mana away from you, and I steal it. So basically what ends up happening is you decide during your quick cast, if you have initiative, what can I use, how much of this mana can I use before my opponent takes all of my mana away from me, and then eventually uses it against me.
You're just a jerk.
I prefer more to think about it like paying your taxes.
So what's the book called?
It's called The Taxman. You got to pay for it. If you can't pay for it, you get audited. It's kind of simple, really.
Well, that's perfect, man. I wish you really a lot of luck in round 2. Hopefully it works out a little bit better, and good luck moving forward.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Good talking to you. All right, guys, this is Rick again, and I'm here with Alec. He's playing an Anvil Throne Warlord, and I really just kind of wanted to pick his brain a little bit on why he chose Anvil Throne, why the Warlord, and what he's kind of running. So, Alec,
well, I've ever since the Force Master Warlord book came out, I've been playing the War School, and I just really wanted to come here and try out the Warlord and see how tough kind of fit in. Maybe there was going to be a lot of burn counters flying around, so that was kind of my idea behind that. A lot of necros with the poison conditions, so that's mostly for the tough trait, and I always love the War School.
So. Tough is amazing, man. It's so good.
I should have ran my Colossus belt here. I've already been proven that was a bad idea, that I'm not. -2 was not enough, but I learned from that. It'll be better, but, you know, I've been hearing a lot of guys talk about the tough trait, and actually Beastmasters with Rajan's Fury. I'm sorry. Animal Kinship. I've heard a lot of guys been talking about how it's really easy to stuff a tough -6 now, and yeah, I've been I'm really excited to get home and try that out. But definitely the dwarf's tough ability is one of the best ones I've seen so far. That's my favorite. So.
Well, sweet, man. Now you were 2-0 before today. You just dropped 1. So what are your thoughts? Do you have any regrouping moving forward to the next round?
Hopefully I don't find another Force Master. That's my number one thought, is don't get paired against a Force Master. But I need to pick up my pace a little bit. I played that one too slow, and he came on me really quick. So if I'm better prepared to take an early rush like that, I'll be sitting better.
Well, sweet, man. Best of luck to you in the tournament. I'm going to make sure to try to watch you in the next round. So good luck, buddy.
I appreciate it.
You take care, man. All right, I'm here with Violin Ray. I almost said it right that time.
Yes, it's Violin Ray. Came from my days as when I was a younger mage, enjoying the likes of the Insane Clown Posse.
I was thinking that.
Yes. I was once a wicked clown.
But no, now you've done the Quail.
Now I've grown up, and now I wear the Quail Man costume. So now I am Quail Man, Mage War enthusiast.
Awesome, man. So tell me a little bit about your book. What are you running right now?
The book I chose to play in this one is one of my better zombie builds, or a necro build. I'm running a skeletal zombie build, where the key in majority of my matches is to throw out some Archer's Watchtowers, skeletal zombies. You just launch arrows across the arena and do that. I usually Eternal Servant my Death Fang, because that'll give him piercing 2. He's fast. He gets around the arena and rolls 4 dice. He'll roll 4 dice with a piercing 2. He's a great Eternal Servant. I got Morts in there. I got some walls in there if I get in trouble. I'm one of the people that is not a huge fan of teleport. I run only 1 in a majority of my books. I'm more of a proponent of the force push, run like hell, because if you teleport 3 zones, you're spending 9 mana, but if you force push yourself 1 zone, then run 2, you're only spending 3 mana, so then you have profit 7, so the next turn you have 17 mana to spend as opposed to 11. So
you can't argue with the math. It just makes sense.
Absolutely. It's just a good way to do it. And as long as you're able to run away 2 and you're not hindered, it really is. If you can run 2 and force push yourself 1, run 2, it saves you a lot. So the next turn you can drop a big threat.
Awesome, man. So how you been doing so far?
So far I'm 1-2, unfortunately. My group really never plays with the Force Master, so I really had no idea what to do against one. I just ran into my typical strategies that I normally would play. Just didn't work. I just couldn't get around. I couldn't get to a spot where I could actually do something to build up to a defense against him. And in my other round, I played one of the guys that I play test with, and we've played each other multiple times, and it came down to a die roll. It was a 4-point game. Oh. You know, he had initiative. He rolled Boulder against me with an Akiro's favor, so he got to re-roll. He ended up re-rolling his attack and hit me for 3 more points, which actually dealt lethal. Whereas I had 2 creatures that were going to charge into the zone with piercing and take him out, because I had his armor down to 1 armor with rust on him. So it literally came down to the final turn as to who had initiative.
Oh Man, well, best of luck to you in the next one, right? You get one more?
We get one more, you know, and my thing is I just really want to be able to play the game. It took me a while to find a play group where I can actually play and develop and hone my skills. So where I do make little slight misplays and stuff, I attribute that to the fact that I spent so much time trying to teach people the game and play the apprentice mode just to develop my own play group that I didn't really get a chance to play real mages with real decks and real opponents. So I am a little rusty. And I admit that, and my play group sees that, and you know, the more I get to play with them, the better I'll become.
Absolutely. Next year you'll be unstoppable.
Oh, next year will be phenomenal. We'll be playing. You know, we play regularly every Tuesday, and you know, we have a play group of about 4 that come out, 4 or 5 that come out. We build different things, we test things, we bounce things off of each other. You know, it's just a great way to learn. But you know, the biggest drawback I have right now is, you know, finding the play group. And I find that a lot of people who love this game and who have played it once do struggle with finding a good play group to play and test with. And yeah, that's what we're working on.
Yeah, absolutely. Spreading the word.
Yes, and also we have a group called Arcane Duels. Arcane Duels, D-U-A-L-S, like a duel, like a fight. We have a YouTube page and we have a Facebook page where we actually videotape and air and play some of our playthroughs. We'll be able to see us and watch our matches and see what we do. It'll get you ideas. We welcome all the feedback you can. You know, it's a game, it's a community. We want to build each other and make the community stronger so that next year we can have a 64-man tournament instead of a 32-man. So that way, hopefully, my testing partner doesn't have to play everybody he came with.
Awesome, man. Well, best of luck in the next round. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. I love the show.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, no.